How I make gold in Guild Wars 2. I'm going to share with you 10 tips I'm using to win about 200 gold daily. I don't say this is the only way or the best way to make gold, but it's working for me. Enjoy the video and remember you can check the table of content in description. Istan is a map from Living Story. You need Path of Fire. This farm is the best farm for beginners because you don't need any gear or skill, and you can make about 30 gold per hour. I'm using a Necromancer because it has so many zone damage that you can damage all enemies and loot everything. The build of my Necromancer is in the description. There are 3 spots of farm in this map. First spot is only used to wait for the 2 other spots, which are meta events with specific timer. On the first spot you only need to follow commander and kill the mobs on the event, that's all. The second spot is a Great Hall meta event. You need to always follow the commander. First, you have to destroy the gate to enter. Then, kill all the mobs and champions you can find. This is not difficult at all. When the event is done, don't forget to open all the chests in the zone for more loot. The third spot is another meta event, Palawadan. It is very similar to the Great Hall. Open the gate, attack the champions to loot their bag, follow the commander. When the event is completed, don't forget to open all the chests in the zone again. What about the profit? I did this farm for 1 hour and started with 5,000 gold, so it's easy to see how much I won. First, open your chest and sell on the trading post everything. As you can see, I already won 30 gold. But that's not all. This map rewards also volatile magic. You can trade it versus trophy shipment to NPC near the waypoint. I open them and sell all the material I get. I won 34 gold in an hour. This is the most profitable farm for beginners. Fractals are dungeons for 5 men. You can win a lot of gold from making tier 4 daily fractal on challenge mode, the hardest tier of fractal. But for doing this you need to already know the strategies. You need ascended gear and agony resistance, a specific mechanic from this dungeon. If you never did fractal, you need first to start with lower fractal level and you need decent builds. In description you can find a link to a fractal guide with builds and explanation. To enter you need to go to a portal at Young Arch. With a good group you can complete the 3 daily fractal on challenge mode in less than 1 hour and win from 15 to 50 gold. Here I just ended 1 fractal, tier 4 from daily. I loot both rewards, from completing the fractal but also from the daily. Completing tier 4 rewards your chest from tier 4 but also from lower tier 1, 2 and 3. Here is a reward for completing challenge mode. Let's see the profit. I started this daily fractal tour with exactly 5,000 gold. First, I sell the loot in my bag. I won 16 gold on trading post and still got some specific account bond reward. I still need to open the daily chest and they are the most interesting. Here are the rewards from chest. As you can see you can get ascended material, ascended gear and even a very expensive and rare infusion. Let's open the chest. Here I got an ascended ring. And now some ascended materials. And now I looted an ascended weapon chest. Fractal don't only reward golds, but also a lot of ascended gear. Let's sell everything. But I also looted an Ascended Recycling Kit. I can use it on my useless ring. Here are some stabilizing matrix, you can sell them for very expensive. So finally, I won 32 golds from this fractal, and some Ascended stuff too. World completion. Yes, world completion is perhaps one of the most profitable ways to get gold, from 10 to 50 gold per hour. But how can you make so much money with this? Because when you reach 100% world completion, you win 2 gifts of exploration. And what can you craft with
You
this?
take the Bloodstone Shard, 250 Obsidian Shards, Gift of Exploration, Gift of Jumping, combines in the Forge to create the Gift of Mastery, the final piece we need to create Twilight. Gift of Mastery, Gift of Fortune, Gift of Twilight, and Dusk combine to create Twilight!
Yes, you need Gift of Exploration to craft Legendary. This is mandatory, that's why this is so valuable. You need 1500 gold to craft a Legendary. But you can sell it a lot more. You can win about 500 gold per Gift of Exploration. That's 1000 gold per world completion. If you are doing world completion for the first time, don't rush it, take your time. Tyria is really magic and beautiful to discover. But if you want to farm it, here is what to do. You can complete this in less than 30 hours. You don't need to explore the living story maps or the maps from expansion. So, create a new character. Rest doesn't matter, but I advise you to take a thief. Give to your thief a cool name, that's of course really important. Here is a build I'm using, the link is in the description. I'm using thief for the high mobility, high damage and stealth, which helps a lot. Also remember you can use mounts to go faster to explore the map. You will gain a significant amount of time. In addition, you also win some gold from completing each map on Earth. And if you are lucky, you can even win a Black Young Key at the end of a map completion. Silverwastes is a map available for everyone, even free account. It is very beginner friendly. You have to make some meta events, and then you can loot lots of chests. You don't need specific builds, and you can win about 10 gold per hour. The first phase of the meta is a foothold. You need to capture and defend 4 bases: red, indigo, blue, amber. When it's done, the next phase will begin, the breach. Each base will spawn a boss you need to kill with a timer. Last phase is the Vine Wrath. You need to complete 3 lanes in this order: south, mid, north. Each lane must kill a champion. When it's done, you can loot the final big chest, and the second part of the map can start: chest farm. You just have to follow the lead and press F to loot the chest. You need some key, you gain them from previous meta, or you can buy in exchange of banded quest, which you also get from previous meta. Open your packs on a level 49 character to get more expensive material. Silverwastes does not offer as much gold as other methods, but it's very chill and relaxing. PvP Ranked League is a way to gain a decent amount of gold if you enjoy PvP in Guild Wars 2. You don't need to win your game to win gold, but you can expect twice more loot if you win. If you are new to PvP, check description, I added some PvP guide and also my own PvP build on Elementalist. Everyone can participate to PvP League, but it's better to have Pass of Fire specialization. How do you win money? First, each time you win a game, you win 30 silver, and only the half if you lose. In addition, at the end of the game, your PvP reward track will also give you some gold. But most of the gold comes from the League reward track. Look, here I won 15 gold, on some ad-sounded material. You can win a nice amount of money if you participate to the PvP Ranked League. Each time you end the game, you will earn a specific amount of pips, depending on your win-lose rank and other stuff. There are different chests, and the last chest is offering 20 gold, and is repeatable. In addition, you also win Ascended Shards. You can buy Ascended gear with it, with the stats you want. Here with 55 games, I already won about 100 gold. This is less than farming in PvE, but it's still decent. There is another way to win gold in PvP, automated tournaments. There are 4 daily tournaments and 1 monthly. You can participate to all daily tournaments without any requirement. You need to find a group and enroll to the tournament before the start. Direct elimination. If you are at least in the first 16, you will earn 5 gold. Often there is less than 16 teams, so you are sure to win at least 5 gold. If you can play at night or in the morning, there is sometimes even less than 8 teams participating, so you are sure to win at least 10 gold. You can use the Looking for Group tool. There is always group welcoming anyone to participate only for gold. Winning the tournament will reward you about 30 gold. Here I participated to the daily tournament and lost in final. I won about 25 gold in less than 1 hour. You can unlock lots of nodes in your home instance, from achievement, from trading post with gold, from gem store. If your home instance is not full, you can join the friend full instance. You only need your gathering tools to collect everything. You can win few golds in only few minutes. If you do it daily, it's a very nice bonus. Also remember, if you have a guild, to join Guild Hall daily, because there are also some nodes to collect, for more loot. Here is what I looted daily, in my home instance on the Guild Hall. This is 5 gold in 5 minutes. Spirit Shard is a currency you gain each time you level up with a character that is already at the maximum level. This currency can be traded to Beene near the Mystic Forge versus Philosopher's Stone. Use Philosopher's Stone with other components in Mystic Forge to create more expensive items and sell them to make profit. Here I got exactly 5,000 gold. First, I'm going to buy some blood tier 5, and I will transform them into tier 6, thanks to Philosopher's Stone. The link to all recipes is available in the description. I am buying at the lower price the material I need. Now I just need to combine everything into the Mystic Forge. Let's speed up this. Okay, now I got more than 300 tier 6 blood. Let's sell them at the higher price available. Here is the gold. I just won 16 gold in only few minutes, and with only 25 spirit shards. Very important. All recipes are not worth it. Always check price on the trading post and always calculate if you can win gold or not. Very important rule now. Not a way to gain gold, but a way to lose less gold. Never direct sell or direct buy on the trading post. Always buy at the lower price and sell at the higher price. Just be patient and you will save a lot of gold. Last thing, it's free. Some people, myself included, are doing some giveaways on YouTube. You can participate if you want to. You just need luck, crazy luck, a lot of magic find. I am myself doing legendary weapon giveaway each month, so feel free to participate. Check description, there is link to my updated current giveaway. Good luck everyone. Thanks for watching. I really hope this guide will help you in-game. Tell me in comment if you discovered some stuff thanks to my video. Be sure to subscribe and activate the notification bell. If you enjoy using Discord, feel free to join my Discord community for all Guild Wars 2 players. We are already 1000, link in description, don't be shy. See you soon for more videos, bye.